But we have to start today with the news of Barry Hennessy's intercounty retirement. Almost a decade with the team. He was in there originally in 2010, a brief sabbatical, and then he was back in 2014. And even though he didn't take to the field, Matt, his role is so important because we'll say that we have the best goalie in the country, but Nicky needs someone driving him on. And that was always the case with Barry. And for Barry himself, it's probably a bit unfortunate that it was Nicky Quaid that was ahead of him. But Limerick were so blessed to have a keeper of his standard as number two whenever you needed him in the league or Munster hurling leagues or anything like that. He stood up and more than delivered, and he was there in 2015 when Nicky was injured. So it's a sad day for Limerick hurling, but it's a time to reflect on a brilliant career.
Absolutely, Jack. And first of all, we'll have to say congratulations to Barry on an absolutely wonderful career. I suppose his intercounty career is dating back a decade and a half. And I suppose the first bit of silverware with Limerick was in 2008 when he won a Munster Intermediate Championship medal. And I suppose at the time of making his debut in the National League in 2010, in his wildest dreams, he couldn't have imagined that 12 years later he would be exiting the intercounty stage with 4 All-Ireland senior medals, 4 Munster senior medals, 2 National League medals. Like they just don't come better than that. But you're rightly, what you prefaced there at the start, Jack, is absolutely correct. He was unfortunate that probably the greatest goalkeeper of a generation was in front of him, and I suppose he more than played in his part in ensuring that Nicky kept on his toes over the last number of years. He's had a great career as well, of course, with Kilmallock, Jack. He has won a number of underage county championships, but he has 4 county senior hurling medals, and he has a Munster club senior hurling medal in 2014. But he comes from a great tradition of goalkeepers. His father, Tom Hennessy, was a great goalkeeper with Limerick. His granduncle, Tommy Handley, was a legendary goalkeeper with Kilmallock, winning 5 county senior hurling medals, and was on the original Kilmallock team that won the first county in 1960. His cousin, Ger Handley, also kept goal for Kilmallock. So there's been a great family tradition in the Handley and Hennessy families of keeping goal for Kilmallock. But, as a goalkeeper, it's fair to say, Jack, and I think the background that you painted was exactly spot on. Were Barry Hennessy in any other county, he would be an automatic first choice. And his dedication was just simply phenomenal, Jack. And all we can say at this stage is, Barry, thanks for the memories. That there are many of them. Being a fantastic servant to your county, and let's hope we'll see you in the green and white of Kilmallock for another few years. And he definitely is a loss to the Limerick squad at this stage to have a goalkeeper of that caliber in second position. Like it gives you an idea of the strength, the overall strength of the Limerick team, and the Limerick setup. And it also is testimony to the outstanding goalkeeper that Nicky Quaid is, that he was able to fend off the challenge of Barry Hennessy for so long.
Yeah, look, we have been blessed with goalies, and I'm sure we'll see Barry for Kilmallock. As you said, he's 4 county titles and a Munster title, so I'm sure he'll be putting all his eggs in that basket. And they were in a county final this year, so he has loads more time for the club.